Hello, everyone. I'm Hugo.
And I'm Jake.
And this is a pointless episode of the Bible Reloaded.
Okay, so to steal Hugo's line, here's the thing. Last night, from whenever date this was it the 31st? So the 30th of May, 2013, I went to dinner.
You went to Applebee's.
I went to Applebee's with my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Her name is Summer. She played Eve. Maybe you knew. My friend Dave and his fiance. So we're at Applebee's. And it was half off apps, so we just got a shit ton of those. That's not the point. The point is, near the end of the night, we were just talking, having a good time, whatever. Drinking raspberry Long Island iced teas for $3. You can't.
No one cares.
You can't beat that.
No one fucking cares.
Go to Applebee's. They're not paying us. I don't care what you do. Go to Chili's. I look on we're in a booth, so we're on the wall, and on the windowsill, there's this little block thing. Looks like a block. And then I peek up a little bit, and on the top of it, it says, David and Goliath. I go, Dave, grab me that now. He looks behind and he goes, oh, no way. And he grabs it, gives it to me. By the way, his fiancée doesn't know I do the show. She's Catholic, so we didn't really bring that up. She is totally oblivious to why this is a cool thing. And I start reading it because I think it's hilarious. So Hugo and I are going to read this thing. It's... How many pages? Is it like 6 pages? It's literally like 6 pages.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
6 whole pages. And it's the whole story from start to finish of David and Goliath.
Kinda.
And I just want to...
It's the super abridged version.
It's so good.
And it's just so It's just so funny in the fact it's like, here. And yes, it's for toddlers. I don't care. It's funny. Yeah. I also don't know why you keep coming across this shit. The chick tracts. You found another thing that we're probably going to do a video on eventually.
Yeah, it was a Jesus pamphlet that I got. I was working, and a guy just handed it to me.
Yeah, I don't know why this shit keeps happening. Anyways,
Divine intervention.
Let's go on to David and Goliath.
Okay. Crack her open.
Here we go.
Page 1.
David is a good shepherd.
That's it. That's all it says.
Yep. As you can see, some character development. We're establishing that David is in fact a shepherd.
He's obviously the protagonist.
If he's a good shepherd, he wouldn't be fucking playing the harp. He'd be shepherding. Not only that, if you look in the background really, really far, there's a
wandering sheep.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys can see this, how we scanned it or whatever, but yeah, there's a fucking wandering sheep just in the background. Yeah. You're a shitty shepherd, David. Go get that sheep.
You know what's worse than the shitty shepherd, David? The guy who tried to do background without any middle ground.
Oh.
Look at that. There's no depth of field. What terrible artwork.
Okay, page 2. God protects David and his sheep.
That's it?
Except there's a fucking mountain lion.
Yeah.
If he really wanted to protect him, be like, how about no mountain lion?
While it says God protects David and his sheep, there's no sheep in this besides the little one that he's apparently holding, which... For the record, looks like a tiny rabbit.
I agree.
So did the mountain lion already slay those sheep?
Yeah, but they're protected in heaven.
So that doesn't count. Anyways, but also he's already got his slingshot, and he's at such a close range. Would that even do anything?
Oh, it'd bash that fucking mountain lion's head in.
Yeah, mountain lion.
Yeah,
fuck mountain lions.
If he were smart, he'd probably get away from the mountain lion. But anyway, moving on to page 3, halfway through the book so far. Goliath is a giant.
Wait. For anyone who's not read this, Goliath is a giant in that, but King Saul is in charge of this whole military action movement, and then he's like, who should we get? And then someone's like, pick David, and he's like, oh, I guess, who the fuck's that? No mention of that anywhere. It's just like, Goliath is big. Okay, can we look at the picture of him, though?
Yeah, I think it's a bad way to establish the character because there's no one to comparatively show how big Goliath is. Nitpick, but we're kind of pricks.
Also, I'm a nerd. I play video games, so I know a lot about warriors and weapons and all that. Two spears? Do you need 2 spears?
They're like really long swords. I don't think he'll be throwing them.
I don't think so either.
Anyways, page 5. David fights Goliath.
That's
it.
He fights him.
No way to know. There's not even really an action shot of the fight. It's him like winding up his sling. But there's no how he got to the battlefield. Nothing else about David or Goliath. Why they're fighting. What he's fighting him with. No,
big. I don't like big people.
they don't even tell who's in the background, even though it's the Israelites.
Goliath looks so goddamn friendly, though. Why would you want to kill him in the face with a rock?
Yeah.
He's smiling. He's like, hey, little
He looks
man.
like the ghost of Christmas Present.
Ooh.
But with like like he was going to a Halloween party. He's like, "What's up, guys?"
2 spears? It doesn't work? Why not?
I don't know.
No one uses 2 spears.
But he doesn't know because he's a peaceful, jolly man. Anyways, final page. David wins and saves Israel. The end.
He saves it.
But then we have Goliath laying dead on the ground in this book for toddlers. Just fucking dead with the stone that killed him laying next to him. I don't see an entry wound or an exit wound, so I don't know how that works. He's wearing a helmet, but
To
okay.
me, the most disappointing thing about this is they don't show the scene directly after this part, where he's got the stone and he's knocked out, and then David takes Goliath's sword and cuts his head off with it.
That'd make a really good kid's book.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss should have written that. Yeah, so that's a solid 6-page book we just read.
Yeah. Can you believe we filled 7 minutes already?
That's sad.
It's too much.
We're sad people. We're sad excuses for human beings, but not as sad as the people who wrote this. Let's see. I don't think you can make this more abridged. It says David exists. He's a shepherd. Blah blah blah. Goliath is a giant. They fight. David wins. That's literally what it says.
Good times.
The amount of money they made doing this bear writing this 6-page thick cardboard book that clearly someone has chewed on.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You know what? They got even cheaper with it too because the cover art is like
It's
they
like it's the 5th page. They couldn't even draw a 7th picture, for fuck's sake. Fuck you, what publishing company this is. Hold on. Pillbooks.com. Yeah. Illustrated by Douglas Klauba. Retold by Michelle Conway. How much?
I guarantee she's 6.
How much do you think Michelle Conway got paid for this?
Hopefully
That's all I'm
she
saying.
volunteered.
Oh God. Ugh.
That was bad. But anyway, so yeah, I found that, and we just thought we'd share it with you.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. See you guys later. Hugo.
Jake.
Bible.
Later.